Hey guys, and welcome back to AI War. I am SeiferKatt, and today we're going to use some colonies. First off, we're going to start with Yi, because what we're going to do is we're going to press down into here, and we want to make sure that we're not attacked from behind. So we're going to start with Yi, and we're just going to attack the warp gate for Yi. Shouldn't be a problem with this golem, because this golem has incredibly long range. In fact, I don't even know if it's destroyed it necessarily yet. Right now it's just shooting at everything that feels like it. That's the problem with this golem, it just does what it wants. In fact, yes it did, great, and now it can retreat back to France. Heh, retreating back to France, yep, there's that joke again. I think I called this place France just to make that joke. But that's alright, that's what we wanted to do, it's all we needed to do in fact. Which did actually awaken some of the AI units, but no worries. So just going to get quickly repaired by the engineer group.
You must have missed that day in tacticals.
Burrito command station was destroyed. Oh jeez. Okay, we can actually catch up to them. If we go from here into Burrito, we should be able to stop them from retreating into Akali. But I think we're used to that being destroyed because I see we've already got a remains rebuilder up. So, ha! Joke's on you, we were expecting you to do that shit. Excellent. Kind of annoying that that happened though. So that is... yeah, that'll be rebuilt when it gets around to it. Okay. But there shouldn't be too much more of that coming, because I'm not actually sure where they came from. Alright, and now you need to go to Subject 0. What do we see? A whole bunch of fighters and things coming to Garen. That's coming from Subject 0, which is kind of why we're doing this in the first place. Alright, and the warp gate. There it is. It's surrounded by a lot of ships. But that should take care of it, I imagine. I'm just going to stay here a little bit longer than I need to, just to clean this out a little bit, because there's a lot of ships here. Okay, the warp gate is destroyed. Let's just do a little bit more cleaning, a little bit of household cleaning. Oh wow, it destroys Tachyon Guardians really well. Or Tachyon Sentinels, rather. Excuse me. Anyway, so this ship is done really all I needed it to do, and so it can withdraw. And we're much happier now to attack into Zumthor. But Garen is under attack, and they will be under attack very soon. Probably coming from Subject 0. But we know where they're coming from, so that's good news. What we'll do is we will bring... what's strong against fighters? Frigates. I think I've got high level frigates somewhere. Mercury maybe? I believe Mercury was building them. You know, I'm not entirely sure what we've got. We've got a lot of bombers, which is not entirely useful. Actually... you know, yeah, let's just get the frigates. The frigates should be enough. Actually, frigates from here, and we'll grab whatever's available from here. And they can fly to Garen as well. We know where they're coming from, so that does add a little bit of a level of knowledge. And any knowledge that you have is definitely preferable to having no knowledge. And then we're going to move into Zumthor, which I think will be an easy fight. Okay, and already we've got the forces from Mercury have arrived. The forces from Mercury with the... oh? Oh yeah, we just got... whoa, what the heck is going on here? A lot of frigates. Excellent. It's not exactly what I thought I'd be having there, but hey, I just found a lot of frigates. I'll take them. Then after this attack is repelled, which will happen fairly quickly. There should be some guys coming from Mantis very soon. Here they come. Then we can start making a move into Zumthor. Which I actually believe Zumthor will be quite an easy fight. Alright. And you know what, you can probably build bombers as well. Because you might as well. I'm going to see if I can get someone into lumpy space. I don't think it's going to happen, but we might as well try. I'm not really losing anything by trying. Alright, the attack is in 35 seconds. But we have so many forces here that this... I actually do want to have them all right at the entrance. if I'd thought about this in time, I probably would put some tractor beams up. But I didn't think about it. Really what we want to do is get the bombers. Where are the bombers? They're there. Ah, crap. What we need is these guys to back the heck off. Because these guys have incredibly long range, but not a lot of much else. Okay, bombers, we need them, and we need them to destroy the starship when we see it. There it is. Pause. Chase that starship down! That starship is probably going to get away, actually. They're trying to catch it. Meanwhile, the fighter group is mostly wiped out, I imagine, by the frigates. Frigates do a very good job against against fighters. You know what? This bomber is actually going pretty well, even though my bombers have strength against polycrystal. It's not really happening, but it's okay. Now, I don't expect another attack against this place anytime in the near future. But we'll put an engineer up there just so when we're done here we can just repair and leave again. These guys might as well come in. And yeah, they're not going to get through. It's just too much for them to push. Why are you not firing? You guys fired once and then you just... Oh, it takes them a while to build up their salvo, I suppose. So it's had about 20 million... 20 million? Had a lot of millions of hit points, but does not matter in the end. And everyone's going to go down to France. You know what, we're not going to group move there, we're just going to get everyone there as soon as possible. And you know what, these engineers just keep running backwards and forwards. That's a bit silly. In fact, they're just going to keep doing that. Okay, well, you know what, have fun. Have fun with that, engineers. We managed to get someone into lumpy space for a brief moment by the looks of it, but we didn't really see anything of value there. That's okay, we know that we can get them into lumpy space now, which is perhaps a very good lesson. Because with knowledge that we can get them into lumpy space means we can probably get them to Siver. It's a little bit more difficult to get them to Siver, I think it's a little bit further away, but that's okay. And the ships are coming through. Yep, they're arriving in France now. And what we might do is we might start off with the golems. Again, I know it's a surprise tactic that we never use, but the golems are very, very strong. So we're going to send them through and just do whatever damage we can. Where do I have both golems here? I do. Okay, in they go. They go together. These golem bros are just ridiculous. They're the best of friends. I wouldn't ever separate them. Yeah, we've got close range bro and long range bro. It's like Darius and Draven over here. Which means the cursed golem is Draven. And so, welcome to the League of Cursed Golem, I suppose. Is really what we're taking from this. The armored golem perhaps should need to take away the guard posts, whereas its Draven brother can destroy whatever it feels like it. So he's throwing his axes everywhere, and Darius Golem, he's just destroying whatever he feels like. So, yeah. They're the D brothers. No one ever calls them the D brothers. I feel like that's a thing that we all miss. Really, the main force is just completely useless. They're just completely underwhelming compared to the Draven brothers. I say the Draven brothers, but I guess Darius and Draven, which, you know... I feel kind of sad about Darius. No one ever thinks about Darius. I mean, they like his dunks, but... This is a League of Legends reference for anyone who's not getting this, and if you're not getting this, me telling you that just makes you go, oh, okay. And if you're already getting this, you go, duh! Like, I totally already know that! And I'm like, dude, just calm down, we're all friends here. And then you get really abusive, and I'm not sure why. Let's see, we've got a whole bunch of ships coming into Burrito. Yeah, it's fine. We can probably defend that fairly easily. Next thing we need to take out is... Actually, I don't want to take out that barracks until the fleet's here. And I probably should be bringing along the fleet right about now. Okay, come on, fleet. You know what? I've got 10 minutes before that fleet arrives at Burrito. And Burrito, they're going to come in from... I don't know. That's fine, I got plenty of time. Really, the main challenge now is these guys need to go and take out this barracks. Because this barracks has 200 ships in it. I think I can destroy it. So yeah, we need to take that out first and foremost, as they say. And once that's taken down, then yeah, we'll pretty much have the sector controlled, and then we'll take it over proper. I noticed that we've got too much resources at the moment. In multiplayer games, the way this game is meant to be played at, to be honest, that means it's actually given to, I believe it's given to your allies. I may be wrong on that one, but in a single player game, it means absolutely nothing. And here's what I was waiting for. That's all the AI. 200 AI ships, but they're wiped out pretty quickly by the fleet. Now, the Golem's probably could have handled that, but it was just a lot safer for them to do it amongst the fleet. Also, apparently I have some leech ships in there, because I actually got some microfighters. Cool. Well, fleet, battle fleet, you can do the honors, because the Golems, saviors of the universe, do not deal with such minor concerns. Okay, so what we're going to do in France is we're actually going to build a new thing. We're going to build something we haven't built before, which is a mercenary space dock. Now these things are interesting. They allow you to build really high level units, level 3 to be precise, but they cost so much more. So that's why you don't tend to build them as quickly. But since I've got maxed out my resources at the moment, I figure I might as well use my money to do that.
Look behind you.
Oh, the AI thinks I'm afraid of it. How adorable is that? Oh, shit, minefield, minefield! Stop moving! Okay, so, look behind you. Really what it means is look in front of you, because you're about to run into a whole bunch of mines. But, you know, the AI is kind of a dick and doesn't warn you about such things. Honestly, I can understand that. I wouldn't warn my opponents about to run into mines either. And the Devourer Golem is currently at Yi, so that's not too big a deal. It's going into YOLO. I guess they will only live once. And let us bring in the engineer group. Engineer group. Done well, but we need you in Zumthor. Also in Zumthor, we need the colony ship, which we're going to put... we don't really need more economy, so what we're going to do is going to go with a military one. Yeah, I feel a military one might be a good idea. And my engineers probably need to repair everything that's here, because everything is pretty badly damaged. Especially these guys who ran into mines. Classic mistake of engineers, really. But everything is being fixed up. And one of our gains here, excuse me, is we're going to be getting the Raider Mark 5s. Now, I don't actually know what the Raider Mark 5s are. I cannot remember. But as soon as this station is built, we'll be able to find out. And I believe it's going to be quite useful. So what do we need? I'm going to just pause for a moment while I have a look at what we've got available. Etherjet trackers. No, tractor beams, not great. Missile frigates, I mean, they're always good. Etherjet tractor beams, not useful now, but I can find the use of them on the main assault. Okay, so let's go with the guys I don't have. Parasites, which is just the leech ships, except the standard version of them, and also some frigates that fire beam weapons as opposed to regular weapons. I figure that might be useful as well. One thing I might do actually while I'm thinking about it is I might want to upgrade my starships and have a... there was a difference in that one, clearly. Let's go with an upgraded flagship. So that way we can build ships that'll assist my fleet better. And also while we're doing that, we're going to need a new starship constructor. There we go. So these guys are doing the best they can. Which, you know, I respect them for. They do good work, those guys, those engineers. Okay, so now we've got a level 5 thing, and that's Raider 5s, fast ships able to bypass mines and tractor beams. Well, hello my babies, because you're coming with me. One thing I've realized I probably should have done is built this command station over top of that, so that way I could have a shield that protected them both, and in fact, one thing I'm lacking is a shield that does cover... I'm running out of shields, okay? So let's just get a research facility into there, so that way we can protect... Well, we can get more research out of it. And... No, there's nothing really I need to research. I mean, I could research more ships. That's always a thing I could research. And these ships move pretty fast, if I remember rightly. Yeah, look at that go. 280. That's pretty fast. In fact, these raider ships may... Like, these ships have a lot of health. They have 620,000 health, whereas most of my ships only have, like... Okay, they actually have a lot of health as well. Never mind! Well, Bomber Mark IIs have 3... I really think this game suffered from the fact that they've just added zeros onto everything. I don't think it suffered from it. That's a bit unfair. Oh! A ship made into Siver. Great. What have we found in Siver? A radar. I'm not finding the thing I want to find. It's annoying. I want to find a advanced factory. Also, while I'm thinking about it, we still have not found the other AI home base, and I'm not going to start thinking about assaulting the first one until I know where the second one is. Because, you know, the second one is going to be the trick. Okay, not quite what I wanted to move, but I'll accept it. And since Zumthor has taken over, we should have another scout that is now free. In fact, we should have more scouts that are free, probably. Scouts and missiles. We've got 2 scouts in Mercury. That's just foolish. We don't want any scouts in Mercury. We've got Mercury quite well scouted out. So they should go to Zumthor as well. Meanwhile, we have scouts all along that way. We could remove the scouts from the neutered systems, but I don't really see the reason to. Oh, I just remembered, we've got that huge wave coming along. You know what, guys? Ha! Forgot about that. I said I wouldn't, but I totally did. So let us move whatever we can, as fast as we can, to Garen. Now, I don't know where these are coming from. If I remember rightly, they actually come from outside the system. In fact, we might... No, you know what? The raid ships should probably stay where they are. And while that's happening, oh, okay. All of a sudden, I've gone well over what I wanted to for my resources, because the raid ships, being level 5, are very expensive. And also building these few mercenary ships that I've built have already pretty much crippled my economy. So, good job, level 4 ships. Alright, everything's arriving in Garen. We've still got 2 minutes to spare. We could probably even bring in these raid ships with plenty of time to spare as well, but you know, I don't feel we need to. What are raid ships good against? Artillery, light, medium, and ultralight. Okay, they're not really good against anything, you know, big. What I might do, though, just as a test, is I might grab 50 of them. 50 of them. Come on. Okay, got 50 of them. And we're going to prepare them to fly into Neptune. And their goal is going to be a goal that we've done before. Oh, actually, let's destroy the server farm. That'll give me minus 20 to the AI progress, which will not push them down to level 1 again, but that's okay, it doesn't need to. How quickly do these guys take this out? Okay. The goal here is we're going to be taking out tachyon emitters. But before we do, I just want to, you know, get a few more ready. A few more of these guys up and operational. In fact, we might even move these guys into Zumthor, because why not? Okay, and counterattack will be in 50 seconds. I don't really want to move the raid ships in yet, because I want to make sure that we don't get into a situation where I'm trying to manage 2 fights at once. Again, if you're in multiplayer, what you can do is you can... Oh, 3-3-3-3-3 for the time. It's been done. Anyway, if you had a cooperative partner, you could give him or her access to all your ships, and then so you can say, look, you take care of my ships in this area, you do what you need to do over there, and I'll take care of this defense. So you can start sort of diverting your attention. Unfortunately, single player, you can't do that so much, but after this game, when I bring in a friend or two, then, you know, we'll look into that. But currently, we're being attacked at Garen. In multiplayer games as well, you tend to get like the problem of people not communicating properly, and Okay, where are they coming from? Oh shit, are they stealthed? Wait, they're in Burrito!
Oh, look. I thought you were dead.
I'm not sure what just happened there, but I'm concerned. Okay, you may notice that I've selected my units to go straight to my home planet. Mantis was destroyed. Okay, that's just a raid ship. Okay, so it's engaging the raid ship. But where's everything else? Do not speak of this place? What? There's apparently a bunch of ships that we do not speak of this place. No, 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 no. We do not want this happening. Everyone withdraw back to Jove. Jove is my homeworld, I believe? Yes, it is. It's the one that's glowing. What the hell is happening? Okay. Tachyon drone. Apparently there's a bunch of ships here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a tachyon drone. And I'm going to try and find it. Now I don't know how big this ship's vision range is. What? How'd they get to France? What? Okay, no, apparently they're in France.
You must have missed their names.
No, I think I lost them in the scouting. Okay, you know what we could do? We could get these... Where was my other raid group? I made a raid group. Where were they? Pause. They've kind of done well here. Okay, raid group. We've got 50 ships. Send to France. They've done very well at destabilizing me, I'll give them that. Okay, chase them down. Okay, raid ships don't do very well against this. Because these are polycrystal and artillery. They should be able to do it. They don't do well against artillery. Okay, they're destroying a starship constructor, that's not a problem. You know what? Just hold there. The main fleet is coming. Actually, if you can hold them closer to Burrito Gate. Alright, so... Wow, okay, so they diverted my attention really well there. Could I have done far better on that? Oh yes, I definitely stuffed that one up. We lost... How many colonies did we lose? 2 or 3? We lost 3, but 2 of them rebuild. No, you're not getting away from me that easily, mate. They are trying to escape, but they will not. Ah shit, they're splitting up. No, they're not splitting up. Raid starships. Okay, they've never done... Well, they're not starships. Oh, I suppose they are. But raid ships, they don't tend to do very well against this, but that's fine. Okay. We must rebuild. Thankfully, I had a bunch of very strong ships here. Oh, that's right, they were going to be the... Ironically, these ships were meant to be the defenders of this location, which is exactly what they did well. Alright, so... Go into here... I don't think I lost anything too valuable in France. What I might do is I might build a logistical station here, which will slow them down. Uh, Cross-planet attacks. This is something I haven't had to explain yet.
Oh, look. I thought you were dead.
What the hell was that? Okay, we need scouts. We need a scout, quite desperately, in fact. Where are our scouts? Okay. Okay, cross-planet attacks. You know what? I think I'll end this episode here, and I'll finish this episode with the explanation of cross-planet attack, so you guys can know what I'm afraid of here. So, cross-planet attack is the ships are being built right now by the AI, and those ships, I don't know where they're going to be, but they're going to be somewhere, and then they're going to attack from somewhere. Or here's the fun part: they might not. They might not attack anywhere. They might just be built and lie in wait for an hour before they attack me. So I can never really know when I'm safe. They'll just be like, they'll just pop out of nowhere and just attack me. Cross-planet attacks, man. They're a dick. But that's part of the joy of this game, that cross-planet attacks even exist in the first place. Anyway, guys, next episode I am going to do some raids and deal maybe with this cross-planet attack if they decide to attack me or not. And I will see you guys next time. See ya!